Dale, 0-0 tonight against Kidsgrove, but I think the scoreline doesn't tell the story, does it?
Well, I think if anybody's attended the game tonight, they've seen an absolutely unbelievable game. Brilliant goalkeeping performance from Harrison, from Kidsgrove. Credit to him, you know, some of the saves he's made tonight, amazing. But I'm really proud of the lads tonight. I mean, that's some performance, and you know, we created chance after chance after chance, and it just weren't to be. And then you're always concerned that, you know, you've created that many chances that you're going to hit on the counter or from a set piece, obviously with a threat with Reedy and people like that. But listen, sometimes you've got to credit the opposition players and the opposition management, because they were throwing the bodies in front of everything for their manager. Keepers had a great game, and they dug in, and as I say, you know, on the counter and from set pieces, they looked the threat. And you know, sometimes I said to the lads when we first spoke last week, you know, if you can't win, don't lose. And you know, there's no reason now we should drop points here. And if we do, then we've got to pick something up. And you know, I've got to credit them. You know, I'm so proud of them tonight after Saturday. You know, playing nearly 70 minutes with 10 men, and to put in that type of performance. You know, a few changes, obviously Cayman coming up made a big difference, and John O coming on gives us a little bit more energy. But we're getting there.
That sort of performance, though. I mean, yeah, we didn't win, but that's surely got to bring the crowds in, isn't it?
Listen, I'm going to divide opinion. I know that. You know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. What we'll try and do, as I've said, is put a smile back on people's faces by trying to play that attacking style of football. You can see that from tonight. You can see that from Saturday. Even with down to 10 men, we looked a goal threat. We were full of energy. And that's the type of football I'm going to play. And if we can get people back on side and believe in a little bit more, because let's be honest about it, last season and the start of this season, it ain't been great. I've been part of it, so I understand it. But rest assured, we'll be working as hard as we possibly can to try and put in performances like that, to get people back through the turnstiles and enjoying the football at Stafford Rangers.
Yeah, it was quite obvious you weren't going to settle for the 0-0 when you know, like you just said, finished the game with 4 forwards on the pitch. You know, we were going for it all the way through, weren't we?
Yeah, look, you know, when you're at home, I think you've got to win the game. You've got to try and set up to win a game. The way we set up with, you know, two wingers, 2 strikers, puts a little bit of pressure on us defensively. But I think the 2 lads in midfield were absolutely tremendous. The work rate they got through, you know, Ash Fallon again's got man of the match. You know, it's 2 on the bounce. So, like, you know, his energy in there has been magnificent for us. Like, you know, he's only a young boy still learning the game, 19. But I tell you what, he and a half made a difference. And listen, the attitude of everybody, James McCorkin in there I thought was tremendous as well. You know, kept running close, and you know, you could probably say that about, you know, although we're saying, you know, they didn't create loads of chances, they're a handful going forward. And you know, I thought Scott and Macker again were immense. Ben and Burnsy were immense. So I'm just really proud. We're going in the right direction, and you know, good signs at the moment, but we're not getting carried away.
No, the best chance of the night was that effort from Dan Coquelin, wasn't it? You know, just an inch lower, it would have riddled the back, and you know, wouldn't it?
Yeah, look, you know, Dan's absolutely brilliant. First and foremost, him and Cayman just worked the socks off tirelessly for the team, and you know, we've got that little bit of a threat now down the middle and in behind. 2 very strong lads as well, you know, powerful running. Look, on another day, Cayman probably scores a couple, Dan probably scores a couple, you know, from little drop downs, from set pieces as well. We looked at threat. So look, you know, I'm really proud of the lads. You know, obviously couldn't get that 3 points, but you know, I'll in the end settle for the draw. But the performance was, I thought, magnificent tonight.
Yeah, I agree. Just a question about Stan, because he was injured on Saturday, but he seemed to get through the majority of the game tonight. Was he fully recovered from that little niggle? Or?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, we're sort of managing him at the moment. Eddie's like working with him. He's not really training at all, you know, other than just doing little bits of shape and little walkthroughs. But we decided to go with him. He's not 100% at the moment, so we're managing that situation. I think with John O coming in as well, you know, you can see his pace. You know, as soon as he picks the ball up, you know, gets people off the seats. So that's, you know, another bonus for us getting him in. I think he'll be a real asset for us. But again, Joey Morley's put an absolute unbelievable shift in. You know, nobody works harder than Joe, and you know, and that's why he's in the 11 at the moment. And you know, at the end of the day, he's there on merit because of, you know, the type of effort and hard work he's putting in, as everybody else.
Yeah, great performance tonight. Well done on the point. I know we'd have wanted 3, but it was a cracking performance out there.
Thank you.